Here's how I lost a deal with 300,000 dirhams in commission. I had an exclusive seller, 4-bed Kaya. Now, I won't say too much, but it was definitely a good unit, and I worked very hard to get the unit. I did pretty much everything right. You know, I had my seller commission covered. It was exclusive. You know, we had a very good relationship. Worked on this seller for like 6 months. I've known the guy for like a year. And yet it took a while, but we finally got there in the end. And just as we signed, I was actually traveling as well. So I was getting on a flight like 2 days after we signed. But it all well and good, you know, I got my team here in the office. We were doing viewings. We were still coordinating everything. We picked up the key. Pretty much did everything in my power that I could do. But unfortunately, things happened. Now, whilst I was away, there was another agent who also had a relationship with this seller who was pestering him whilst I was away, unfortunately, and saying how bad of a job I was doing based on the fact that I was away and I weren't there and I weren't able to produce the same amount of volume of viewings and stuff like that, which isn't the case, right? Because you can offset stuff to team. But anyway, she got in his head. He wanted to sell quickly because of the war as well, what was happening in the Middle East at the time. And I think just like 2 and 2 came together, and he cancelled the contract whilst I was on holiday, and he went ahead and sold that property for 7.5 million. And in the end, yeah, I lost out on 300k. But in real estate, no matter how hard you work, no matter if you do everything correctly, like things can happen that is out of your control, and that's fine, but you can't get hung up on it. You just got to put it behind you and move forwards, because it's not necessarily that you did something wrong. It's just that third-party circumstances was out of your control, and you did everything in your power to do that, and that's all you can take from it.